freaking lion's mane.
Cause I'm up right now, been up, I'll come.
Hey guys, it's Kennedy, and basically I'll be explaining all about me in this video. So basically, a thing that I started about a week or two ago, it was 3 weeks ago, I started doing weekly vlogs of being like a college athlete. So it might not make sense to people that don't, well, I don't think anyone besides unless you went to like high school with me or know me like personally would know like anything about me. So I'm gonna explain it to you. And I am a track athlete. So I took a gap year, which if you don't know what a gap year is, you don't go to school. Some people travel. I just needed a quick breather. And the like kind of hard part with taking that gap year was I was gonna go D1, you know, and the thing is though, you gotta be able to prove like, okay, you took this gap year, like can you come back and run that time you ran in high school? Like can you be that fast? Like if you wanna know, I don't know if I mentioned, my freshman year at Districts 101, I actually ran a 12.2 seconds. I was only 15 at the time. Yeah, that was when I was a freshman. Kind of like, yeah, you ran that time, then, you know, and we can get you better than that, but I have to come, you know, like you're gonna make mashed potatoes, you know. You're gonna make mashed potatoes, you have to rinse the potato off, and then you gotta, you know, peel it, and then you have to smash it. That's pretty much it. So the coaches, when you're going into college sports, coaches are expecting you to come already peeled. You know what I'm saying? Expect you to come peeled, mashed up. All they have to do is put the milk in it, you know, and the butter. Me coming from being, for me when I took this gap year, I went back to like needing to be like repeeled pretty much, you know what I'm saying? Although like potato skins don't grow skin, potato don't grow skin again, but you know what I'm saying. Pretty much what I'm doing my part. I am showing that I can be that same Kennedy Bright that they saw in me before, and I'm ready. So this is my journey, you guys. You're gonna see me work my butt off, work hard. What these vlogs are, they're weekly vlogs. So if you don't know what vlogs are, they are video diaries kind of, I guess, or like vlogs but in video form, which I personally like a lot more because I'm a very talkative person. So basically what I'll just be showing is like what I eat, my workouts. It's kind of hard to record my workouts while I'm like practicing, but like when I go to the gym, I'll try. Track in college is in the spring, so right now everyone's just training right now and getting ready for the winter season, which starts in December, and then outdoor, which is in the spring. And I do have a job. I don't really know how much longer I'll have my job, honestly, to be honest, because it's kind of, so yeah, so that's pretty much what these vlogs are going to be, in case you like don't really know. It's basically just showing my journey. Background history. So I played sports since I was 5 is when I started soccer, and I did that all the way up until I think when I was like 8 is when I started doing competitive, but I always played up with girls 2 or 3 years older than me. And then when I got to high school and track were in the same season here in Missouri, so I had to make a decision, and it came down to the point of our soccer team was really good at the high school that I went to. I ended up going to a private school, St. Teresa's Academy, and they're really good at soccer, but they were having trouble lately at that point. And when I talked to the athletic director, he had mentioned to me, he said, well, here's the thing, either you can go to state as a freshman, or you can go on a team that hasn't won a state title or really made a running for 1 in 5 years. You know, take your pick. And so I was like, okay, well, I'll try track and see how it works out. But I was still playing soccer. Like club season is all, you know, during fall and winter. I was still doing club, and then when it got to that point, I kind of chose track, which was a pretty hard kind of decision, I guess. It wasn't hard at that point because at that point in my life, which was a really good me, I was at that point in my life, I was pretty much more bold. I was more like, I'm going to take this big leap of faith and I'm going to do it, versus like now I'm kind of like, I don't know if I should do this or that. So I ended up winning districts as a freshman. I was in the hardest district in the whole state and qualified for state. I was the only freshman, and it was good for me. I was very happy. I went to state in the 100 my freshman year, and then I went to state in the 100 my freshman, sophomore, and junior year. And then my senior year, I started 300-meter hurdles. So I started running the 300 my senior year. Literally in 2 months, we got a new coach, and he worked with me, Coach Green, and he got me to where I was. It got me to end up qualifying for state, which was completely amazing. Yeah, so I ended up going to state. I went to state all 4 years in the hardest class in Missouri, and some people might think of Missouri as like a freaking like place with cows and crap. Like, no, it's really not like that, in case you're wondering. And I ended with 5 school records. I ended with the 100, the 200, 300-meter hurdles, 4x1, and 4x2. I would have been on the 4x4, but that's another long story. I did mention I went to state in the 4x4, right? I think I did. I want to say in the 4x4 if I didn't mention that my sophomore year. I ended up the 19 college letters in the very end of my senior year. I ended up with, no, yeah, it was 19. I looked at my list. I have a whole like list, and like I did like categories of like divisions and blah blah, whatever. I'm really excited to see what I can possibly become. And I am training also for soccer, just like by myself on my own, training for soccer, just so I could try to do that again in college. Pretty much like kind of like a fitness journey, but it's more so like my athlete journey. So you can see like what's it like with having these strict workouts that I have to do, and the food I have to eat, and what it's like balancing homework in there. It's my life, and you know, I feel like I'm missing like a lot of important information. You're gonna see me become from this girl that used to watch on YouTube to watching me on freaking ESPN, and I am gonna be on Super Bowl. Which one was I say I was gonna do? Super Bowl 67. Give me, I think it's like 17 years. Oh my god, that's a long time. It's gonna be sooner than that, but by Super Bowl 67, that is my goal, is to be out there on that field. Like, that's my goal. And YouTube is just, it's a fun, it's a hobby. And no, YouTube's not going to be my end goal. I don't do this, I'm not going to do this, and I don't do this for money. Like, I do this because I love it, because it's fun to me, you know. I want to do, become an like an E60 person, you know. Like, I want to have my own version of E60. I want mine to go deeper than just, like, I feel like when you watch E60, they'll talk about maybe, like, a couple of things that might be personal, or ask you a couple questions, but I feel like they don't go deep in the root into the athlete. You know, they state facts that you can find on freaking Wikipedia or something. Like, I want to ask you questions about your childhood. How did that get you to this point? What pushed, you know what I mean? Like, I love sports, specifically football, and I just can't wait, you know? So, like, you guys are gonna be like, oh my god, like, I knew her back when she was making vlogs on YouTube, and now I see her on TV. Thank you so much for watching. All my social medias down below. Oh, and if you want to keep watching, like if you want to see my vlogs, you want to see all this happen, subscribe. If you have any video ideas, like let me know, comment them if you have any ideas. Anything you want to tell me, just let me know. Traveling vlogs will be this spring during truck season. Okay, bye guys. Thank you so much for watching. Stay poppin'.
Cause I'm up right now, been up